Let's start the stinking poop show now.
Tales from the shit.
TFTS episode 90 with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. Educational show about something nasty we all do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living, life goes on, poop goes on, and when you came out of your mother, she shot you out like a big poop. Hey folks, happy Thanksgiving. It's been about 4 weeks. I was going to do the show on Monday. I did realize the show, Monday was the last Monday of the month. Then I thought about it, so you know what, I'll wait a few days. And I'm glad I did because I found something on TikTok to play. We also have one poop article and, of course, some gross poop topics about me. But, yeah, so it's Thanksgiving. I know a lot of you had turkey and ham. This country is filled with turkey and gravy. Imagine sewer pipes, folks. Yuck. But anyways, so the first thing I'm going to do is get to this poop article, if I can. Unhoused man alleges construction crew lifted porta potty while he was inside and heckled him with a lawsuit. This was in the Jersey Journal, Michigan. Unhoused Senegal man is suing the contractor company alleges employees moved the porta potty with his side and soiled him. Yeah, they did that on Viva La Bam. I think Ryan Dunn, who passed away, rest in peace, was I think it was either him or no, it was Rap himself. That's right. It was intentional. They were doing it to jack with him. I never heard that term before, jack with him. Kevin, 59 years old, has filed his lawsuit. Oh, I got to check the audio. Ooh, we got to do that. Hold on. About something. Okay, good. Yeah, I forgot. That's supposed to do that at the beginning of the show. You can't just, because whenever you don't check it, that's when it sounds like poop. It says he is seeking damages of at least $25,000. He was riding his bicycle on the afternoon of August 13th when he had to take a shit. That's not what it says in the article, but he stopped at a construction site, and the porta potty bid was no sign. It was private, the suit states. The porta potty official boys began yelling at him. He then heard an engine start. So he wasn't supposed to use the bathroom, but he had to really go. The Fisher employees used a forklift, raised the porta potty, and rocked it back and forth. The toilet began to tip backward, but did not tip over and stuck by a tree. Kyle opened up the door, and the motion, he called 911, the complaint, but no criminal charges were filed. They knew he was in there. They were fooling with him. They were taking him for a ride, but they weren't really moving it. Yeah, so I don't know, man. If he wasn't supposed to use the bathroom, I guess they're going to throw it out of court, but yeah, man, that's pretty interesting. I took a few poops in porta potties, and it is gross. I took one at the park, and then when I went to what's it called, Ambler Fest, whatever that was, Oktoberfest in Ambler with Mark on the buffet guy. Ugh, that was disgusting. I ate this big cheesesteak, and all right, folks. So let's get to this poop video. There's a few people on TikTok doing this when they do poop bathroom reviews. I was gonna do this, but the idea's already been done. I can still do it though. So this guy, what's his channel? I forgot the name of it. Oh, it's called The Dump Report. So, I'm sorry. In order to play it, I have to do this. Here it is. And now, we should be able to see it.
Take a massive shit with me at Chipotle. I've actually never been to the bathroom in Chipotle. I usually just get my food and dip. And I had the lowest hopes for the bathroom because the workers always seem pissed off. And yeah, you need a code to get into the bathroom, so minus points there. Bro, holy fuck, this bathroom was straight ass cheeks. The floor was dirty as shit. It smelled like literal...
The bathroom, to me, doesn't look that bad. I've seen way worse bathrooms than that. I mean, it's a fast food bathroom. What do you expect it to look like? The Ritz-Carlton?
Dead raccoon got marinated in some chemicals or some shit. And it felt like these workers didn't give a single fuck about the restroom, I'm not gonna lie. The toilet seat was the Kohler brand, and the TP was 2-ply, but it felt very thin and delicate, and I had to put in more work to clean my area, and I didn't like that. And for some reason, they had both soap and hand sanitizer together, which made zero fucking sense to me.
All right, so there it goes. So there's a few accounts like that going on TikTok, and people are going in bathrooms and reviewing them. And some people told me to do that on my channel, but I guess it's already been done. Everything's been done, folks. But the worst bathroom I ever saw was Roy Rogers. I forgot where it was, but I was a kid. I went inside Roy Rogers' bathroom, and I guess the place was closing, and there was a toilet in the middle of the room, and everything was destroyed, and had poop and pee everywhere, and it was just a nightmare. All right, folks, let's get to the poop topics. A day after last show, I had steak, eggs, and broccoli. Then for dinner, a Chipotle bowl. Then the next day, more steak, eggs, and broccoli. And then I took a shower around 6 o'clock that night. As soon as I got out, I had to poop. I hate that. So we talked about this before the show. It's nothing better when you take a nice poop and then you take a shower. I hate when it's the opposite. But it happens. I had steak and eggs for breakfast. And then I had some KFC for lunch. 3 pieces of chicken with some mashed potato, macaroni, and cheese. Then for dinner, I ate a whole pizza, Chicky and Pete's. I made it home just in time to take a big, nasty steak dunk. Wait a minute. How much stuff do I have? Okay, sticky. Wait, it took a nasty, broke-apart, sticky dump. You guys know I eat steak, eggs, and broccoli almost every day. Not every day, 5 times a week. Steak and eggs for lunch, then for dinner, Chipotle bowl with veggies and peppers and hot sauce. Next morning, I took a big, multiple, long dump. Then in the afternoon, after my steak and eggs, another long. Then 2 more longs in the evening. So I've been dropping lots of longs because I've been eating more steak. I had steak and eggs for lunch, then for dinner, Panda Express, and then Popeyes. The next morning, I took a huge, multiple, long dump, and then I took 3 diarrhea poops in the evening. I took 2 tubs and some Pepto-Bismol and made it through the night. I remember that night. I went to the Royal, and I should have went out that night, but I got lucky. I didn't have to poop. I had a big London broiled steak with 7 hard-boiled eggs. Then for dinner, a Wendy's Dave's Double. I didn't poop until the next evening. 1 big, large poop and 1 sticky peanut butter poop before my shower. Then there's 3 sticky, spicy diarrhea dumps in the night. I had oatmeal early that day with 2 bananas. So, yeah, about every weekend I've been trying to have like 1 bowl of oatmeal to get some fiber in there because I've been eating, more protein, which is good, and more eggs, but I'm still not eating enough fiber. And as you get older, you need more fiber in your diet, according to Hanky, Mr. Christmas Poop. Hanky, the Christmas Poop. Steak, eggs, and broccoli for lunch, and then Chili's 3 for me dinner. I laid out a sticky fart in my car that made me gag. It was absolutely disgusting. I got in my car. It was my own fart. And I was like, ugh. I couldn't make it to Target, so I pooped in a casino. There was someone pooping in the stall, a few stalls away from me, and it was really loud. And they didn't courtesy flush, which I hate. I hate when people just poop and they don't courtesy flush. Like, I at least courtesy flush 2 or 3, 4 times. That's gross. I had steak, eggs, and broccoli for lunch, then for dinner, Chipotle bowl with peppers and hot sauce. I ate a lot of the same stuff. The next day, I took 4 afternoon spicy corn smoothie Chipotle dumps. This stuff's repetitive. It's getting to the point where it's like, I gotta start eating different stuff, or I might as well cancel the show. I had steak and eggs for lunch, then for dinner, Chipotle bowl with hot sauce for the second day in a row. So 2 days in a row at Chipotle. Then after casino, 2 double cheeseburgers and 2 apple pies from McD. 1 hour after I got home, I took a long, running, bit sticky dump with corn in it. I remember that night. I had steak and eggs, then a Chipotle bowl. The next day, I took some small, weird bit dumps with blood in it. Yeah, the last 2 days, guys, I haven't been pooping blood, but I just took a poop before the show, and it was more solid, so that's good. More solid with corn in it. And finally, steak and eggs for lunch. Then for dinner, a chicken cheesesteak. This was Tuesday. And then the next afternoon, I took a giant shit the other day. It was so big. How big was it? It was so big, I was actually going to take a picture of it, but I don't have anybody to send it to. I remember many years ago, former co-host of the show, I started this show around the time Bill Miller just had kids, and I sent him a picture of my big poop, and he was like, ugh. He was like, what the hell did you eat? I think I had a Wawa Turkey Club, and I had something for dinner, meatballs or some shit. It was just... Well, anyways, folks, that's it for the show. Pretty much, I will see you guys probably around New Year's, another month from now. That'll give us about 4 weeks to come up with some new poop material. You just heard another episode of... Oh, fuck, I left it.
Tales from the shit.
I just realized I left the fucking thing up the whole time, that fucking display capture thing. Well, I'm new. Well, anyways, I mean, I use OBS once in a while. But anyways, I'll see you guys in another 4 weeks. Remember, this show is on iTunes. I don't know anybody who listens on iTunes, but if you're on there, search Josh Jack, write a shitty review, give it a 1 star. I don't care. And we'll be back in 4 weeks. Keep on pooping, keep on living, and I'll see you guys around. Happy Thanksgiving, but the time you hear this, Thanksgiving's already over. Remember, this whole country is filled with turkey and gravy. And that's it. We'll see you. Oh, Marker the Buffet, I just got here end of this show. See, that's what happens, you guys. The show is only usually 10 minutes, which is the amount of time you take a poop. And then the time people get here, unfortunately, the show's over. If I could have guests and people call in one day, that'd be great. Then we could do a longer show. But right now, it's a short show. But thank you to Marco for coming in. Sorry, I you got here late. That's your fault, not mine. But yeah, he's took a lot of smashes in his day. But yeah, that's it, folks. That's it. You're gonna have to rewatch the replay the beginning to get to the stuff, and we're done. I'll see you folks in about 4 weeks for another episode of Tales from the Shit.